and welcome to my channel. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I am back with a Christmas project for the Christmas All Year Collab 2024, which is hosted by the lovely Betty Aldridge, who is Scrap Passion 01 here on YouTube. I will link you to her channel as well as the other participants in the description box below. We are posting our videos the second Sunday of every month at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please watch, like, and subscribe to all of our channels, and you can do a video response or Instagram response using the hashtag Christmas All Year Collab 2024. And this is also a design team project for ASC Craft Supplies, and I used the 8x8 Graphic 45 Merry and Bright Christmas collection. This is a stunning collection. You can see all of the papers there, very pretty. And I love this green with the bulbs, and then it has a little bit of black with some red and of course this gold tone. I have created hot cocoa pouches. So these were really simple to put together. This one is a little more on the plain side. This one I fancied up a little bit with a snowflake and poinsettia from Hobby Lobby. And I think the greenery is from a Tim Holtz die pack, I think. And then I did use some red stickles on the little berries. And the ribbon I've just had in my stash for a very long time. And on this one, I have used the Recollections matte gold. And on this one, I used the shiny gold foil on it. And this just has a little pouch with a ribbon closure at the top. And I even thought you can make a flap to come around and use magnets or Velcro to close it that way as well. It's just really simple, and when it's finished, it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, I do believe, at the finished project. And I do have a short tutorial, and we'll just open this up. And there is your hot cocoa pouch, and I did put a full-size candy cane, and then if I would have had some little candies like the flat Ghirardelli, I thought I could have slid one of those in. And then here you have a place to stamp your sentiment, or I did a print and cut on this that I had found in Cricut Design Space, so you can put that there, and then it just closes back up. But I thought that was just a really fun way to gift a little gift. And of course you could put just candies in there or something else. On this one, I did cut some more of the paper and then more of the foiling just to give it another pop of red to kind of anchor the snowflake. And on this one, it's a hot cocoa kind of Christmas. I thought that was really cute in the design space. I thought these were just really fun, quick little projects, and stay tuned for the tutorial. To speed up the tutorial, I went ahead and glued my decorative papers and mats to the cardstock. And the large piece of cardstock is 4 1/4 tall by 11 inches wide. And you are going to score at 5 1/4 and 5 3/4. And I will put the measurements in the description box below. And you will need 4 pieces of gold matting. I hope it shows up. It's really pretty. And 4 pieces of the gold mat are 4 1/8 by 5 1/8. So you're just going to center it between your score line and outside edges. And then for your sentiment area, you'll need 2 that measure 4 by 5. And then the decorative paper is also 4 inches wide by 5 inches tall. And as you can see, my pattern is facing up to the right and facing up to the left. So when we close it, they'll be facing right side up. And then for the mat in the middle, you wouldn't have to mat that, but I usually do. I can't help myself. So the gold foil is 3/8 of an inch by 4 1/8 inches wide. And then 2 pieces of the decorative at 1/4 by 4 inches. So those are the measurements for this portion. And then for the holes that the ribbon goes through, I came down 3/8 of an inch, and I came over from the left hand side, and I think it's about 1 5/8 inch, and then once again at 2 5/8 inch. So I poked those 2 holes, closed it, make sure the top was aligned, and then I just took my pencil and drew little circles inside the hole to line those up. And then let's see, I want it to go this way, make sure my directional paper is going the way I want, because we're going to put the cocoa pouch here. It measures 6 1/8 inches wide by 4 inches tall, and I scored it 1/2 inch and 1 inch on three sides, so both sides and the bottom. And then you can see I put little X's in these 3 squares. So I'm just going to cut on my score line and up to the second one, and then that one off, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So we're just making a tab, and cut that off and that off. So that's what we have here. And I did burnish all of my score lines really well. I want to go ahead, and I usually just put a little bit of glue if it'll come out. Okay, and then a little bit of glue here on the tab, and I just usually fold it up and fold that back and line it up along the bottom, and do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to fold the bottom flap up and put a little bit of glue. For me, it just makes it easier if I make my little box, and then fold that over and fold this over as well, and just line the bottom edge along the bottom of the box like so. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on all 3 of my sides. We'll try this one. I'm trying to get used to this precision glue press. I do like it. I just feel like getting used to something new, but for some reason that is plugged on my other. I'm going to have to take it apart and clean it. Okay, so we've got our glue, and like I said, the box goes on the back, and I'm just going to line that up, and I am going to hold the sides in just a little bit. I'm going to get my Teflon bone folder, and like I said, you want to hold it in on the sides so it will line up. I should have used score tape because it grabs faster, but as long as you hold it in so it doesn't want to spread out, you'll be okay. And then I'm just going along the bottom. So I have my cocoa pouch, so I just kind of shook it to flatten it out. And then I have a candy cane because I could not get the miniature, but if you put it in at an angle, it fits. And then you could also put a piece of chocolate in there as well, to use my, what is this called? Easy beater. And you just put it through your holes and take your ribbon and slide it through, and then just pull it through like so, and it just makes it so much easier. And once again, I'm just sliding it through, and then you put your ribbon in through and pull it. Okay, now I'm just going to make a little bow, but very simple, and I will put all of the measurements in the description box. Angle the ribbon like so, and I went ahead and just took one of the cut aparts from the paper and dotted it for, I thought, just a really quick, and I think it even looks good just plain. Okay, so I'm just going to center that like so. That looks good. And there we have our cocoa pouch. Thanks for watching my video. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Make sure to visit the other ladies. Bye-bye.